Hey friends, Randall Dupree here with Forge Point LLC. This morning, as I was reading through my Maxwell Leadership Study Bible, I was reading in John chapter 15 about Jesus as the true vine. And I love what John Maxwell has to say about leadership in this chapter. So it's titled Fruitfulness is Fun. He says, Jesus taught his staff how to be fruitful so that their joy might be full. In other words, fruitfulness is fun. And there is great joy in gaining the results that God desires. So if you're not a believer and you're listening and saying, hey, I thought we were talking about leadership, just pay attention because these principles will help you to drive better results as a leader. It's just that the Bible calls it bearing fruit. Jesus said that he chose us and appointed us to go and bear fruit. And as leaders, our goal is not only to bear fruit, but to help others to do the same. We must be more than faithful. We must be fruitful. We have great potential for fruitful leadership because of these 7 things. Number 1, because of our source. Jesus is the true vine, and if we stay connected to him, we will naturally bear fruit. Number 2, because of care. Our Heavenly Father is the vine dresser. He owns us and he cares for us. Number 3, pruning. God removes anything that hinders our usefulness. He trims our weaknesses. Partnership. Our job isn't to artificially push the fruit out, but to stay connected to the vine. Number 5, promise. If we let his word abide in us, he promises that he will do what we ask. Number 6, purpose. God created us to glorify him by bearing much fruit. And then number 7, obedience. Jesus gives us only one condition to all of this. We must obey, and we are to remain in him and receive from him and then produce from him. So I thought this was a great passage on how being a servant leader will help you to bear fruit and achieve better results. The 2 things that really stood out to me personally, I really like number 4, the partnership, where it says our job isn't to artificially push out fruit. I love this. And in John 15, verse 4, it says, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine. So yeah, we don't have to artificially try to do this from our own effort. We have to stay connected to the source and let that flow through us, and then we will naturally bear fruit. And this is the same whether you are leading an organization of any sort. You got to stay connected to the source. Think of that as your primary goals and objectives. And then you got to let it flow through you to the people that you are growing and developing. And that's how you get results. It's by enabling and empowering other people to get results. And then number 7 jumped out to me too, obedience. Because yeah, it does say, Jesus says in this chapter to obey my commandment. And then he tells us 2 times in this chapter what that commandment is, and it's to love. In verse 17, these things I command you, that you love one another, which just tells me that for a leader to be the most effective, they have to really love and care about the people that they are trying to lead. And I know that that's something that I can improve at. I know that's something that most leaders can improve at. It's being empathetic. It's about caring about the people that we are trying to lead, putting their needs before our own. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope this added value to you. Have a great and blessed day.